So here we are, Kag.
Yeah.
We are at
The Adelaide Gaol. And as you can see, we're by ourselves.
We are. Here we are on our own tonight to investigate. And it's like... and we got suddenly all these weird people.
You know.
Where they come
There's only
from?
one normal one out of
There's
this
only
group.
one normal one that hasn't.
Acted up.
haven't acted
Hello!
up.
Oh, you can't.
Now you put the light in the right.
Hi.
Oh, look, now I look old and haggard.
But you are old and haggard, so it's all good.
Get that good lighting on me there, Dave. So we're here tonight with Paranormal Quest.
And
some weird person in a mask. I don't know who he was. Did you bring him?
Well, yeah, I found him on the side of the road out
Did
there.
you?
Yeah, I found him on the side of the road, and he looked a little lonely, so I was like, well, we better bring him in so that we can stick him on an Estus session.
Well, we didn't bring him in.
What? Right, see ya, cheerio.
How long is he going to do next session for this time?
Off.
27 minutes last time, right? So at least 28 tonight.
I reckon we could go for 30.
Let's hope.
at least.
Definitely
At least.
30.
I hate you both so much.
That's all right, Seg. We hate you too. All right, should we go?
Why
to
am I
work?
here?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we
That's,
say
we
the
ask.
same thing.
We ask ourselves that every time. Let's go investigate, eh?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, welcome to the Adelaide Gaol. So the jail was built in 1841 and it shut in 1988. So it had 147 years of working life. During that time, we had 300,000 prisoners come through those white doors. We had men, we had women, we also had children as well. Youngest that I can find is around about 6 years old. So now, during that time, we also executed 45 prisoners. We only ever executed for murder. So we do still have the cemetery, Murderers Row. In fact, we have 2 cemeteries. So the punishment was to remain within the precinct of a jail. So we have all 45 bodies here still. You did not own your loved one's body, so you were not allowed to come and claim it if somebody was executed. The state owned the body, so the state remained here, or the body remained here for eternity. Now, during that time, we also had about 300, 400 more people who perished here. Disease, violence, murder, and we also had, obviously, sadly, suicide as well. So there was a number of deaths here. One of the deaths was our governor, our very first governor of the Adelaide Gaol. So William Baker Ashton, he had come out from London. He was supposed to have set up our police force here. However, it had already been done by the time he came out. So he was given the job of the governor of the Adelaide Gaol. He was also a very large man, so very, very overweight. So this is the governor's quarters above us. And unfortunately, one night he did go to bed in the early hours of the morning. And when the morning came, they wondered where he'd gone because he didn't get up. So they went to check on him and found that Governor Ashton had died in the early hours of the night. Unfortunately, rigor mortis has set in as well. So now you've got this huge body and also very stiff body. And we've all heard of dead weight. So, and we only have a very narrow wooden staircase down the centre of this building with a 180-degree turn in it, and they couldn't get the body down that staircase. So they had to take a window out and they had to lower his body out on ropes, and he remains in West Terrace Cemetery. So that's our very first tragedy of the Adelaide Gaol.
Let me ask you this before we move on. Do you believe that the Adelaide Gaol is haunted?
Yes, I came here first of all in 2002. At the time we were a research group, paranormal field investigators, and we'd heard the stories ourselves about, especially in the new building, and people were reporting seeing a guard in there, which was strange because we didn't have any record of a guard dying in the jail. So we came in as a paranormal team to see what was going on. Unfortunately, we were in the right time, right place. We were allowed in and we were allowed to come whenever we wanted. So we were only going to stay for 3 months because we thought we've done it. We'll move on and do another historical spot out there. And we ended up staying 10 years as the official researchers here. Yes, without a doubt, I'm a very rational person. I will try and see what it is first before I even say it's paranormal. Worst goes to a guide out, because I'll be the first one to say it's a possum, it's the wind. But I just had stuff happen here that I really can't explain. So science hasn't explained everything yet. All right, Elizabeth Woolcock, I'm just going to talk about her briefly. She was the only female that we ever hanged in South Australia. And hers was a miserable story. She was born in a place called Burra, which is a mining town. Her father went to Ballarat to the goldfields, took his family with him. Unfortunately, things didn't go well, and the mother left and abandoned Elizabeth there when she was 4 years old with her dad. Now, things got worse for Elizabeth, because when she was 6 or 7, she was physically attacked by another man, and she was left for dead as well. So she had a very traumatic start in her life. She eventually learned her mother was still alive, came down to South Australia to be with her mother, and met Thomas Woolcock. Thomas Woolcock had just lost his wife and a child through disease. We had other pandemics back then, not just the one we got now. And she started to be like the housekeeper and nanny for the kids, which in the 1800s, a young girl under the roof of a much older man, very much frowned upon. So he married her to try and stop the rumours, and things got from bad to worse, because he was also highly abusive. He was a drunk, and she eventually tried to take her own life, and it was a failed attempt because she was that depressed. And just after that, Thomas Woolcock got very sick and got sicker and sicker until he passed away. And they did an autopsy on him, found he died of mercury poisoning. Now, she was brought down to Adelaide. She was not allowed to speak in her own defence. She was found guilty of having murdered her husband, and she was sentenced to hang by the neck until dead. So once the sentencing came through, very quick, it's only 28 days at the most here in Adelaide, in South Australia, she was taken through a door in the wall just there to a gallows that was waiting for her just on the other side of that wall. And she went up the gallows in her favourite white dress with a bunch of flowers, and just said, "It's God's will." Poof, down she went. Now, there is an argument, and this is going to bring me into a ghost story soon, because there's an argument between she's guilty or she's innocent. They're trying to get a posthumous award. They said she's innocent because there was 3 doctors treating him. All of them had mercury in their medication, because mercury was the cure-all for everything back then. Everything from a grazed knee to, can I say syphilis?
Yeah.
Excellent, because I just have. The other camp say she was guilty, because just over here we have a confession that she wrote the night before. She didn't have to confess. She'd already been found guilty. So, but she wrote it anyway. But in all honesty, we're never going to know. Guilty, innocent, only Elizabeth knows that.
Right.
Brings me up to my story. So when COVID hit in 2020 and the world shut down, we had to try and decide, well, how do we stay relevant as a ghost tour group? So we decided, well, we can do live stream investigations. The government was very good. They allowed me to come down here if I was on my own. So I thought, you know what, because I'm on my own, I've never, ever investigated Elizabeth's cell. The idea was to put the equipment on that hatch there and in the cell, read this confession here live and see what would happen. See if it triggered anything. So I did that. I had 2 flashing cat balls, one behind each other here. I had a ghost box, spirit box there, and I started to read that. It's really difficult to read. It took me about 15 minutes. They printed it like she wrote it, and she was not good with grammar and spelling. And after I did that, I went, oh my God, her grammar is terrible. Just after that, you hear on the ghost box a male voice come out going, "Focus on her." Then you hear another word going, "Good luck." And then you see the back ball start to flash. The back ball came forward, hit the front ball. They both started flashing. They both flew past me, just poof. And all you can hear me saying is, "Tell me I got that," because I just swung the camera around and just brought it back like that. I was reading the comments on the live stream. Just flew across. That is on YouTube, that incident, and I actually blow it up. So I go close in with the software and I slow it down so you can see. Back ball, no reason at all. Just moves on its own, comes forward and knocks them all off.
Focus on her.
Kerry, it was really badly read. It's really hard to read. Her writing, they've printed it like she wrote, and there's no grammar.
Sure that this log was
Now, oh my God, both balls just came off the thing. You just saw that, didn't you, guys? Was I pointing at the balls? Was I pointing? Please tell me we got that on video.
What were the conditions like inside the cells?
Varied during the time. It started off, they had hammocks, and that was about it. They always had buckets right until the end. So unlike the American prisons where you have a toilet in the cell, which is very, very cushy, all right, we had buckets right until the end when we shut down in 1988. So,
Wow.
yeah.
So this is a replica of what the gallows would have been.
This is a replica of the gallows that Elizabeth Woolcock. You can actually a photo of her just here. Not that you can't find them online, but that's Elizabeth Woolcock there. That's Thomas Woolcock, and that's his son. It wasn't hers.
Gotcha.
So, but this is a replica of what the gallows would have looked like, and this is where she would have been hanged right here. But
Didn't expect you to stop and turn around. I looked up at the
that's
sky.
really allowed taking a half, isn't it? All right, so this is induction. So this is where you would have first come when you first brought to jail. You had been brought in here. There's a shower block just through there. They would have their clothes taken off them. They would have showered. They would have been deloused because a lot of them came off the parklands and were covered in body lice. And then you would get your uniform from in there, and then you would be taken off to the jail, the rest of the jail, whichever cell block you were destined to go to. This one from the very beginning was a little bit interesting because when we first came here, one of my investigators, who is a big guy, I guess he is a bit of a domineering personality. He came down here. He wasn't supposed to. We're supposed to stick together, but we're having a break. He thought he would come down here and he would meditate and just see what would happen. So he was through here. I might take you to the spot. It's always good to be on the spot, isn't it?
That's right.
So
Exactly what happened.
We're going to stand by a urinal. So he was standing round about here, and he was just kind of doing this meditation thing. When he came back to us, we were having coffee at the base camp, and he came back to us and he was shaking. This man does not shake at all. Ghosts don't bother him one little bit. He was highly spiritual, and it just wasn't a concern for him, but he was shaking. Because he said he was here meditating when he felt a hand grab him by the upper arm. He said whatever it was bypassed his clothing completely. He could feel the fingers, he could feel the thumb around his upper arm. And then he said whatever it was pulled and then pushed and started to push him around. Now, when we first came here, we said to the manager, don't tell us anything. We've got the basic history, but don't tell us anything. And then we would ring her the next day and said, hey, we had this happen. And we told her about this incident. And she said, that's funny, that's probably the fifth one I know about. Now, theory on that. In a jail system, you have a top prisoner, always that prisoner who's in charge. And there was one that worked in here, and he was murdered. In another jail, but he was murdered. But even if it's not him, 147 years of working life in this jail, how many top prisoners were in here? And if you had somebody who's of a dominant personality coming into your prison, then the first thing you're going to do in real life is make sure that person knows his spot and that person does not try and take your place. So it does make you wonder whether that's still happening a little bit with the more dominant men.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And especially because this was where they, like a transition between their outside life and prison life. This was the place they came when they first got here. So, is that thunder? It is.
it is.
Wow.
So where we are is the hanging tower. So I'm standing under the gallows here and standing on the trapdoor. So this is the condemned prisoner cell here, and this one here is where the executioner was. In reality, we really only had 4 hangings. It was the last 4 hangings that we ever did. So we had 4 different hanging areas. One was outside. We used to have public hangings in the car park. Then, because us women were such a rabble, they decided they would make it a private affair inside. So we went and looked at the gallows earlier, the portable gallows. Then they brought it into the new building, which is where 21 of our executions was done. And finally, the last 4 were done in here. So this is where the gallows now stands. Now, just before 6 o'clock, they would be brought into this room here. As you can see, it's not a most appealing room. That's where they would sit until just before 8 o'clock. So they would have their last meal of whatever they wanted. They would have a holy person of their denomination, a pencil and a piece of paper to write any last-minute confessions. Just before 8 o'clock, this door would open and out would come the prisoner. He would be stood facing in this direction. He would have the hood put over his head, the rope put around his neck, and then they would wait. If there wasn't a reprieve, then the executioner would be in this room here. This is where the lever is. There's a little window on here. So the signal would be given through that window. The executioner would get that lever. The executioner would pull it. Boom! Down they would go. We do have one photograph. There was a girl that went into one of these rooms here. We realised that we hadn't heard from her for about 8 minutes or so, so we checked on her. And she's startled. She said the first thing she knew, she had white light around her, which was our torch. And then she said she had an irritation on her throat, and we had a look, and she had this massive, it looked like a rope burn that went the whole way around her throat. Not something she could do herself. All right, so this building that you're in is remand. Now, remand is just where they were put before they went for their court case. So they weren't innocent, they weren't guilty, but it was getting overcrowded in here. At one point, they had 3 people per cell in here. So now, I never liked this building. There is a more haunted building, which is the new building, but I never liked it because when sweet sound.
That's creepy.
And so it begins. We had a mutual friend who introduced me to a guard who gave me all his memoirs to read, all his thoughts and memories of the jail. Had a look at it, seeing if there was anything unusual, and cell 13 came up. So there was a prisoner in here who was religious, who believed that ghosts didn't exist, just that they were demons. And the 2 people who were sharing his cell also knew what he believed, and they had plenty of time on their hands. So they used to build a Ouija board to scare him with. Now, they weren't interested in talking to ghosts. They literally were pushing it to scare him. So he would be screaming, the guards would get him out, take the Ouija board off them. They've got plenty of time on their hands. 2 days later, they'd have another one made, scaring him again. So on the 3rd time, all 3 of them were trying to get out this cell. They were literally pounding their fists so hard against that door, they were breaking their knuckles open.
Wow.
So they got them all out, asked them what had happened. They said they were just pushing it, trying to scare him, when suddenly they said 2 balls of fire or orange light appeared above them on the ceiling and started to move around. And they got so freaked out that they tried to escape this cell. All right, so where we are now, this is a new building. So now the new building seems to make it all sound modern and whatnot, but it was actually built in 1879. So back then it was the last main building to be built on site. It got the nickname New Building back then, and that's stuck. Everybody refers to it as a new building today. So this is the building that brought us to the jail, because this is the one the stories were coming out of. So people, even during the day, were reporting having seen a guard in here, usually up on the 2nd gantry or the top gantry there. So we came in to see if we could verify that. So we always had somebody stationed in this building if we were investigating on site. Always had somebody in here, because this was the one that was going to yield the best results usually. People ask me, after 20 years of being here, what is my most memorable experience in the jail? And it was in 2000, around about 2007. And we were approached by 2 documentary makers who wanted to make a documentary on this jail, on the ghosts. They didn't believe in ghosts. They were actually skeptical, but they knew the public did, and they knew it'd be a good one to do. So I went into the office, excused myself, and stood there and went, please, please, can you do something tonight? Because we want to keep your home open and we want to get these guys convinced. Now, I must have asked that night in the right way. Instead of that, please, please, can you perform like a circus animal? Because I'm doing a tour, and that's going to make my job much easier. So I must have asked in the right intent. So we came in here. I stand where I always stand here on the third step. My backup for the night had finished. He was sitting on the same step, but towards the railings there. The two documentary makers were standing right in front of me here. And I started to talk about Sir. As I started to talk about Sir, we started to hear footsteps coming from the top gantry from where we'd just come from around the corner there. If you heard those footsteps tonight, you would not be standing there going, was that a footstep? Because they were that definite. You could hear the click of the heel. You could hear the squeak of fresh leather as the foot lifted off again. They were that definite. They came to the top of the stairs behind me. You couldn't see anything, there's no figure. Came to the top of the stairs behind me there, and I'm standing there going, yes, because their jaws dropped. They were that definite. What I didn't expect is what happened next, because they started to come down the stairs towards us. Now, footsteps sound really boring until you've got the sound of heavy boots coming down towards you. It walked between me and my guide. The two documentary makers stepped aside, and then we listened to it walking off down the hallway here and out the door at the end. You could not have choreographed that any better than what happened that night. Was it residual? Somebody's walked down here a million times and we just happened to be here at the right time? Possibly, but I did ask. You couldn't have made that any better ever than what just happened that night. And it felt like a static breeze going past. It was like all the hair went up on this side as it went past.
Wow.
Now, I would try and rationalize it, but at the end of the day, I can't. I cannot rationalize that.
This building is specifically interesting to me because this is one of the 4 places they did executions. They did hangings in this building, right?
21. So we had 45 executions. 21 of them, that's nearly half of all the executions we ever did, were done in this building here. All right, so this is where we did the executions. It's a bit dark up there, but there is a whole lot of mannequins and there is a beam. Obviously the original gallows now is in the hanging tower. But between these 2 green posts here, above you, you can see 3 hinges because that's the trapdoor there. So whereas in the hanging tower we were standing on the trapdoor, we're now going to be standing under the trapdoor. So above us here, this is where they would have come through, right here. And this is the 21 names on here of all the people who were hanged in this area. And just out of interest, these are I'll just shut this one. We do have a cemetery, by the way, just on the other side of the wall here. So there's another cemetery out there. But these are your solitary confinement cells. So you would have this, all those scratches and scrapes and dents, by the way, on the door. That was done by the prisoners. So you would shut this door, you would shut this door, then you could scream to your heart's content, nobody's going to care.
I just missed it.
Impossible. You know what I mean? It's
I
like,
never thought to turn the camera on.
This is Dave Audio.
it's an impossible level.
Yeah, so
Adelaide Jail.
the lantern just went off.
Allison's
Alison
Yeah.
was a bad
Estus.
person and didn't
That's just you
Yeah.
record it, did I?
The lantern's going off and Allison's just making sure the IR light's on.
The
I'm like, grab the camera!
Could you make that thing light up again like you just did?
Yeah, point the camera at it, Allison.
They won't go off now. Have you just come in or you just left?
Yeah, the lantern's just going off and Allison's just sitting there pointing both cameras this way, not even thinking to...
Lights on, not taking any bit of notice.
Just in case.
Yeah, everybody's in that.
Cool.
This is like the perfect setup of chairs for this
Yeah,
too, because
it
it
really
like,
is.
It's just like everybody goes,
like curves perfectly so
Goes
everybody's
perfectly.
invisible.
Glad I had this idea.
And your right leg out, in, out, shake it all out, etc.
you can do the hokey cokey.
No. I said etc. That means we don't have to.
Oh, film it, film it.
Film it, thank you.
You like that
For the
song?
director.
You like the hokey pokey?
Would you rather us sing that song that you're playing now.
Did you set that off because Allison mispronounced the lyrics? She said hokey cokey. You did say hokey
You are
cokey.
on form tonight, Alison.
It is a hokey cokey.
It is hokey
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's the hokey pokey.
No, it's not. It's a hokey cokey.
Since when has it been hokey pokey?
I think
Since America.
Well, that says it all.
All right.
I've been singing the American version the whole time. I thought it was
Yeah.
hokey pokey.
No,
It's
it's
hokey
hokey
cokey.
cokey.
All right,
What's
everybody
up,
in the
hokey
comments
cokey
right now, we
cokey?
need your input on this. In the comments, go down into the comments right now and tell us, is it hokey pokey or is it hokey cokey?
Maybe you can tell us on that lantern there.
Yeah.
Is it hokey cokey or hokey pokey?
How did they going to tell us that? What? How long have you been doing this?
We lost one.
We lost it. It's gone.
That'd be great if the lantern came out with it.
Can you tell us on the lantern? Can you do the hokey pokey or the hokey cokey? Tell us on the lantern.
If it's hokey cokey, can you make the lantern go off?
Thank you, Dave, for this being
Good job.
One
One of us
of
is
us is
sensible.
professional. What are we doing with
I
our
want to
lives?
thank whoever is here for the other day
You're welcome.
for joining in. We've got another person here who you might want to talk to.
I mean, none of you are like, your friends do. That
Whenever you
bird
talk.
won't shut up.
It's whenever you talk, that bird does that. Have you noticed?
I have not.
You know what he's saying? He's saying, shut up, say.
All right, so if there is anybody here tonight, thank you for the other night. I think we both know what I was talking about. And we're just wondering if you would like to talk to these people.
We're nice. Dave and I are nice, but you can cuss him out. He doesn't believe that you exist.
No. Oh, you see?
That's not always me.
But it's always about you, though.
Oh, there we go.
It's either
I
to
know.
you or about
I'm
you.
picking up
How
on
about
that.
this?
It's
What I'm
all
going to
about
say
him.
next. What I'm
It's all
going to say
about you,
next.
isn't it?
What I'm going to say next. I'm going to expect the magpie to react to. These guys are nice guys, but I'm a wanker. Nothing.
He agrees on that
Debunked.
one. So.
No, it's only two. There you go. See?
He agreed on debunked it.
He just had to get his breath.
Yeah. When do you get a bird out at this time of night, though?
I know. It's a Murray magpie, isn't it? Oh, no, it's a willy wagtail. I know what it is.
It's a Willy Wagtail.
Yeah, they try and nest
You
in
are a
the...
regular Bill Oddie tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a willy wagtail. That's why we have to keep the door
The
shut.
Brits of a certain age will get that reference.
Can you set that lantern off again for us? It happened twice. It made pretty music. If you'd like to hear the pretty music, just go over and touch that lantern again.
We can sing that music.
Amazing
grace,
Jesus Christ.
How sweet the sound.
Can we stop singing?
Let's say
a wretch
It'd be like 5 minutes without singing.
like me.
I guess we're going to keep going.
I was once lost,
So painful.
and now I'm found.
The ghosts have run away.
Was blind, but now I see. Can you repeat that?
Take it away.
God.
See if you can finish
You're
it.
right.
Yeah, that made you jump.
It's what?
Was it you, Ryan? Or?
Yeah, because I moved really fast and said, take it away. And he was trying to get the lantern to go off.
Scared me.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
but
you.
That's later than never.
Slightly delayed, but that's all right.
Cool.
Very cool. Thank you.
If you'd like to hear us sing that again, especially Seg, make that light up again.
Please don't.
He really wants you to light that up again.
Yeah.
You can give it a rest.
Or you can go over there to the first visitation bay, and make that green light up, and Seg will do a solo singing that song.
No, that's not tempting for it, is it?
I see
It's
nothing
the
green.
second. It's the second one.
It's blue, actually, but...
Well, yeah,
I mean, that
the
thing-
blue
that-
light,
that-
but it'll turn green.
Yeah, that thing hasn't gone off all night, so I think I'm pretty
No,
safe
it
that it
did.
won't go off.
He went off at one point.
No.
Yeah, it went off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. See, it wants Seg to sing on his
No,
own.
you said that bloody
no,
thing,
no, we
not that.
said
No,
that
I said
one.
or.
Or, it was an or.
And or.
So that means you have
I
to...
don't really know the. I just
You
saw
have to
Amazing
honour
Grace.
it.
I was,
There you go, you have to honour it now.
no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I fucking don't.
You do.
Says who?
Says
You? You think you're the boss of me now?
said
You
the
think Ghost is
lantern.
the boss of me?
Says the lantern.
Yeah, exactly. You tell him, Ryan.
Says the lantern.
All right, we made a deal. So off you go, Seg.
I only know like 2 lines.
A little
Okay, that's
bit.
enough.
Lucky
Yeah,
for
even the bird
you.
wants you to keep going.
Lucky for you, it's a deal, but there's no moth around, so it's not the devil.
Ah, where's the moth? Where's the devil around when you need it? Alright. Amazing grace, oh so sweet the sound. What's after that? How's it go after that?
Okay.
It saved a wretch like me.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Were you just saying that to
No,
insult me?
that's what it says.
To save a wretch like me.
Like me.
He gets the tune totally messed up, doesn't he?
Fucking,
Have you heard his live singing? Oh,
It's
God.
like what we have now.
He was other day. He was singing completely the wrong song. Completely the wrong song.
It's almost like I don't really like doing it, isn't it? Isn't it?
In it.
In it.
Isn't it?
In it.
In it.
Isn't it?
All right.
Like I don't like singing that and pop.
You really do?
I don't know what I'm
What
doing
is
now.
that supposed to be?
It's supposed
I
to be
don't know.
Northern
It's how you
accent.
sound to me anyway.
It's like
Sounded more like... I'm not going to say it because I'll have my channel shut down.
Oh, give it a go. Don't be shy now.
all right. Should we do?
I hope you don't mind us having a bit of fun. We're not having
I
fun
mean,
at
too
you.
bloody bad if you do. We're doing it anyway, aren't we?
We're making fun of this one over here, which because he needs making fun of. No, I'm looking at the funny man with the mask.
No. Fair enough.
Who's going to go on the Estus?
Are we doing that?
What's that supposed to be?
Put down in the comments.
Oh,
Put those headphones on, Seg.
No.
oh no, it's got a swear.
I think at very least we should have like a democratic vote between us.
Seg.
Well, no, Seg's gotta be sworn out.
Oh, no, Seg's the one's going to do the questions and
Yeah.
be sworn out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, see, that's...
I'm guessing that bit's being cut out of the video.
Not Seg.
Not Seg, not...
Put down in the comments, not Seg. You can cut all that out.
So where's your headphones set and stuff?
Right behind me.
Oh.
I was just singing that. Did you just see that?
Yeah, you were just humming it.
And then it took off and did it. Well, that was cool.
No, what?
I was
We've all been like singing and humming it though.
I know,
It's
but
all
I
like-
just did it just then,
But-
and then it started with me.
Okay.
Oh, that was good timing. Come on.
No.
Okay, you have to, like, as I put the headphones on, play that back, because as soon as I put the headphones on, I heard fucking cunt.
Really?
Yeah.
That is Australian radio for you.
It's not here.
Not in AM.
I used to be on the radio here.
You know what? I would love it to. I love you to say out at some point, Amazing Grace.
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
All right.
So I'll just face the window
You're
here.
not in it though, just you were.
Yeah, that works, man.
Are you ready for me?
Are you ready? We're
Yeah,
always ready.
certainly are, big boy.
Heard that a time or two.
All right. He's ready.
Okay.
All right.
I thought I heard stupid.
Oh yeah, it's an intelligent haunting. I'm moving away from you, Keg, because I'm going to be too close to it.
Here,
Yeah.
Alison,
Well,
sit there.
who's stupid? You fuck.
Oh, you see, now
Oh.
it's not happy. Look what you've done now.
Yeah, come on then. Who's stupid?
If you don't want him here, just say so.
He is gone.
Well, he is.
Well, he's not now, but he can be if you keep.
Well, who's gone?
You don't have to shout.
I know, I just realised that. As I said it, I was like, as I said that, I was like, Alice is going to tell me off for being too loud.
I want her thing.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'll jickle.
What thing do you want?
So the guy standing up there has headphones on and he can hear.
Really fast, how do I turn this down? It's too loud because the voices are over-modulated, so
Yeah.
I can't really understand them.
Modulated.
Overmodulated. In contact with big words, didn't they?
Yeah, and because it's being recorded, it tends to be at very.
That's like a fucking Apex Twin
No,
track.
it's when you get it too close to.
It's like... I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Although that also
What about
could just be
that?
Australian radio. Okay.
Is that better?
That was weird. I heard when I had the headphones off, it sounded like a woman said, "Don't stop."
I heard that.
Can you tell him what the name of that song is that was just playing?
We have an issue. God, he's screaming.
It's alright.
It's alright, you can shout.
That's because it's loud.
Oh. It's so loud I can't even hear myself.
You can turn it
Even
down.
at that volume, I can't
Do you want
hear
to turn
my
it
own
down
voice.
a bit, or?
No, I should be alright. I'll just try and be quiet.
Okay.
Tell him what the name of the song that was playing.
Oh, I thought I heard.
Who are we saying that to? Is that this gentleman here? Well,
Why would you assume that?
I don't know.
Why would you ask that? Of all the people here, why is it's got to be me?
I don't know.
You don't know, do you? You sure you don't know?
I think
You've probably got a fucking idea.
It's gotta be you.
It's just mostly suited, isn't it? Really?
I told you.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, I thank you for the other day, and if you want to tell anybody here to go as well, you're quite welcome to. And the bird.
The bird's back.
Two.
Two, you want two of them to go? Okay. Which two do you want to go?
Not in here.
Are you standing in the doorway over there?
I thought I heard make him sing.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
go fuck
There you
yourself.
go.
No. Oh, why me? Him? Could be Dave.
Yes, the bird wants you to.
The bird wants me to, so I'm now following instructions from a fucking bird.
Where they
Yeah.
came.
I'm doing what a bird is asking us to do. Is
Yeah,
that the way? Is that
exactly.
what my life's become?
It's an intelligent bird.
Fucking very intelligent, isn't it?
More intelligent than some people.
Yeah.
Who would you like to sing?
Great time.
Is it Seg or is it
How,
Seg?
how about we put it this way? We're going to say numbers 1 to 4, being Cag being number 1, Alison being number 2, myself, Side-Eye Guy, being number 3, and Dave being number 4.
I'm near.
Oh,
Good,
is that you
that's good.
standing in the doorway?
Okay, so, given the numbers we got there, could you give us a number on who you'd like to sing? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
No.
Fair enough, alright. Okay, well,
So you're not a
see ya!
you're not a performing animal then? No, see.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why that's going on.
No, I don't know what's going on.
It didn't go off once over there.
That's it.
I'm still holding out for the number thing.
So in here we've got rhyme with the funny
Run.
No, I don't think so.
We're too fat to run.
We've got rhyme with the funny things on his ears. Then we've got Dave. Then we've got Seg. And then there's Alison.
The king.
Oh, you're talking about me.
What did say Alison?
And then
Just got it
I'm
wrong,
Cag.
chicken queen.
Is there somebody here you don't like? Can you say their name, please?
I thought the
Or the
same
number
thing.
thing.
I could have sworn it said T-T there.
Yeah, I heard it.
You did hear it. He didn't call it, but I did.
Cool.
Be interesting to listen back.
Who's the grumpy person we're talking to? Can you tell us your name, please?
Oh, that's a demon. I don't know.
Dickhead.
Oh no, it's a dickhead. That's all right. My mistake.
That was him.
Yeah, I agree.
Who are we talking to? Can you tell us, please? What's your name?
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, what's your name?
If we see her.
It's a weird name.
Are you a prisoner here?
From Brisbane?
Oh,
Yes, I am. I'm not originally from Brisbane, but I do reside in Brisbane.
He has come.
Lucky.
look at him.
We're going to get slammed for our own episode soon.
Told to leave.
We have
Well-
told them numerous times.
Well, actually, we did think we heard Lee from a
Yeah.
Make him stand up.
Excuse me?
Stand up.
Make what stand up?
What's it? Make him stand up.
You want me to stand up?
Stand up. Let's see what
I
happens.
hate my life. I hate performing for
For a ghost.
fucking the radio.
Through it.
Through the door, I think he means.
That's it.
But I would wait.
Oh, damn it.
I wouldn't. You don't just give in to it.
12. 11.
He's counting down now.
That'd be good. I asked you for 1 to 4, but we got 12 and 11 like 10 minutes later.
You are you?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, I am. What are you going to do about it?
Big problem.
Yep.
I mean,
Can somebody come and help with this big
are
problem?
you saying I'm a big problem?
I wonder.
Can somebody come and deal with this big problem, please?
Are you saying you wonder if I'm a big problem? That doesn't make any sense.
Push it again.
I'm sitting back down again.
You see, the problem is he didn't continue with it, so he sat back down now. We thought you could have got rid of him for us.
He's standing.
No, he's now
No, not
sat.
now.
Well, that's interesting. Stand up.
Can't reach.
Fuck you, hell.
He's standing now.
Standing again.
Oh, maybe you mean Ryan's standing.
He is standing.
Nah.
No, okay.
No,
no,
no.
okay. So
4.
Don't be stupid.
Oh, 4.
Here we go. You should be standing. I'll sit down. I'll rest my legs. You stand up.
Wasn't that like 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, of course it was, but you know,
it can't go
that doesn't
time.
matter. That's the way ghost hunters work, isn't it?
Awesome.
There's like
Oh,
a
they
1,000
think you're
negatives.
awesome.
Not him again. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, they
this
said
one.
not me. So.
You're awesome because you got up and you
Oh.
said awesome, and then he spoke and it said not you again, and
Okay.
then fuck.
Oh, damn. Do you not like me?
By the way, this guy can supposedly hear your answers. So,
What do you think about the guy down there with a mask on his face?
Good question. What do you think of me, the guy, the dumbass?
I'll use it.
You're not using me, sunshine.
I was there.
Makes no sense.
Try it.
Fucking bring it on. Come on, give me a clear-cut answer. What do you think of me? I don't think you exist. So what do you think of me? Like, my opinion of you is that you don't exist.
Vandalism of a tree.
That should come
I rest my case. We're listening to the radio.
Because you're listening to a
It
radio.
makes no sense.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Communicate.
Oh, I wish.
To the light.
Come to the light.
Can I sit down yet?
You still stood up because
On the
of-
table.
Be serious.
Okay, let's start over again.
Yeah, because we are being a bit silly, aren't
We've
we?
been very silly.
Let's get serious now.
Let's be serious now to the radio. What is your name?
Yeah.
Brilliant name. Yeah, great. I mean, it must be really difficult having a name of Yeah through your life.
Oh yeah, let's
Who are
be
you?
serious. Who are you? There you go. That's what I got the other night. Who are you?
Imagine the amount of times you get mistaken. It goes, yeah, yes, oh, doesn't mean me.
You're right, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
But who are you?
Yeah, what's your name? Who are we supposedly talking to?
Dave.
Okay. Were you incarcerated here?
This is Dave here.
Are you trying to talk to Dave, the man who stood up that I'm pointing at right here? Are you addressing this man right here? His name is Dave. Yes or no, please? A yes or...
Something about year after or something like that. I don't know.
I'm going to say here.
Idiots.
Oh, you
Okay.
spot on. Couldn't agree more. A yes or no answer, though, on this one.
And then I thought I heard was killed.
Makes no sense. If you could... A yes or no answer. Are you trying to, in some way or another, address Dave right here that I'm pointing at? Just yes or
What
no.
does it look like?
It doesn't look like anything. That's the problem. That's what I'm trying to state. Just don't get complicated. Don't show off. Just yes or fucking no. How about less of the cryptic shit? Just yes or no.
I thought it would be pretty cocky, actually. But there you go. You don't want to talk to us tonight? You want
Thinking one.
you just want to talk to one.
Seems to have quietened down a bit. doesn't it?
Something about on the left.
It's nothing like the other night. The
No.
other night was spot on. every
Screwed.
Think we have enough?
I had enough about half an hour ago.
We're going to go in a minute.
Can you tell us to get out?
Yeah, say leave.
He goes to sleep.
Eventually, yes.
Do you ever sleep? I don't know what it's like over there. Do you sleep?
You can leave.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
Well, there you
there
go.
we
There
are.
you go. Okay, I'll
Stick
take-
him in.
If you do want us to leave, just confirm by making that music play that's in the doorway,
Now stand up.
and we'll leave.
Brilliant.
Which door should we leave out of? The left door or the right door? Which one are we allowed to go out?
I actually want to leave, so if you could please actually have a intelligent response.
Feel so old.
God, yes, I do. I actually do want to leave, so if you could please just...
Oh, that was weird. Kumquat.
The guy I used to work with used to call me a kumquat.
Did he?
Hmm. Like,
Oh.
how's the little kumquats today?
Well,
Weird.
maybe he's just tried to.
He's not dead or anything.
No, but maybe it's they know.
But he's not like from
Maybe
the
it's
UK.
like
He's
a
from
confirmation
Australia.
or something.
Brisbane.
No, you're not.
You're not from Australia.
I'm definitely not. Okay.
Fuck you.
Oh, here we go. Now we're staying
Okay.
for a couple of minutes.
Go now.
Fucking right. Okay, wait, one more time. Do me a solid, work with me here, because I do want to fuck off. Tell us to fuck off. Clearly. Just tell us that you want us to out. Hurry the fuck up.
6.
Means nothing.
Maybe it's 6.
You did tell us to leave just a minute ago. That's pretty good. I think we can.
I think kumquat is really good.
Why? It means nothing.
Because what's the chances of kumquat coming out of a radio station?
I mean, what's the I
But
don't
it
know.
means something
Well,
to you.
kinda.
You sure, Constant?
Just
So
Seg
it's
wins
like
too
a
much.
little confirmation for you.
Of what? Like a guy I
That
used
they
to work
know.
with who's not dead
No,
from
but they know.
hundreds of
No one
thousands-
can see him.
hundreds of miles away, who I worked with years ago. Oh yeah,
It's no trouble.
Yeah,
I
that's
think it's,
spot on. Oh,
I
I'm now
think it's
fucking
interesting.
convinced.
I think it's really curious when it comes
Yeah.
out with kumquat, and you sit there and go, "That's what I used to get called."
shall we stop now?
Yesterday?
All right, we're going to go.
Let's take him out because it's.
See how Dave taps Ryan on the shoulder when it's time to finish?
Whew, my neck was starting to hurt.
Isn't that
Sorry, I don't know
nice?
why. I wasn't doing anything with it, but my neck was just like cramping up. That's why I kept like, fuck.
Your neck.
My neck going into my back was like cramping.
Now, can you let me know if you think this is interesting?
Okay?
Yeah.
You came out with kumquat?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Okay, so
So what did you say after that?
There's back when I had like a real job, not a dipshit YouTuber. I worked in a place, and one of like the work colleagues used to call me kumquat. Used to say like, "How's the little kumquats today?" kind of thing, or "How's my little," weird, but that's what he used to call me.
Yeah.
Kumquat. I mean, it was not just me; it was like a group of people. But yeah, you see, and for some reason, these two think that's interesting.
But nobody
I don't.
would know that except somebody. maybe
Who
that
cares?
knows. Maybe it was giving.
But what
you-
is it? Okay, what does it
Maybe it was
mean?
giving
What does
you
that? What does it mean though?
But what? Kumquat.
No. Well, it's not literally what. I'm not asking for a definition of the word, which I genuinely don't know what the fuck is. Anyway, how's that relevant in a paranormal setting? Like, what's paranormal about that?
What do you think?
I don't think it's. I don't know if it's paranormal. If it's a coincidence, it's a really cool coincidence.
Yeah.
Oh my
And the
God.
fact that kumquat comes out of the ghost
Jesus
box
Christ.
when it's
Is that
actually
like when
relevant.
it goes?
You say ghost box, just
Seg.
say radio.
Seg, and they go, oh yeah, it said seg, but then it's like
Yeah,
nothing
like
paranormal
4 times,
happened.
but it's like.
No, you're right. That was a ghost, 100%. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
It was funny when it came through though, because it was just like it was like, kumquat. I was like, what? It's not what I expected to hear.
Maybe it's just a word Australians use.
Of course they do.
Yeah, or every day.
I hear it all the
I
time.
know.
Well,
I'm
it's
just gonna
it's
pick
popular
up
enough for it to be
kumquats.
on the radio.
There you go.
That's been going on for a little bit now.
It is to be.
What's that? Probably because we've been walking backwards and forwards.
Sorry?
Probably because we've been triggering it so much, walking backwards and forwards.
What do you mean? How can that happen?
Oh, I don't
How
know.
can it?
I
What are you
don't know,
talking about? You're up tonight, love.
I'm trying to be all debunky
You're
like.
not. You're not. It's just like it has to make sense, and that was absolute. I'm going to use sex with absolute bollocks. Microphone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my microphone.
We turned on.
And then I asked if I needed it, and Alison said no.
Mine's full.
That's full. Well, you can have the camera though, won't you?
So is that a problem?
I'll have to sit next to you so you can hear me.
No, please don't.
God, you love it really.
No. I'm scared.
Good. That's how it should be. Okay, so if there's anybody here, be nice if you could get in contact with us. So my name's Cag.
I'm Alison.
I go by Seg.
So if you could let us know you're here, will you stop looking at me?
So, why are you laughing?
Because it's like this. It's just off-putting. Mind it's
me?
more off-putting without the mask on.
Just be grateful he's got the mask
I
on.
know.
All right, so
All
if
right,
there is anybody
stop.
here,
It's really off-putting.
How do you think I feel?
Oh, truth hurts. All right. So if you could light up a light, please, or make a noise, we'd be grateful.
Because you have no idea how grateful I would be.
grapefruit.
Yeah, you have no idea how grapefruit I would be if you just made something happen. Anything. Just make me feel like I'm not wasting my life.
So, Mr. Ashton, if you're here tonight, I hope we haven't been annoying you too much. I know you have a sense of humour. That's my fault. Yeah. You were British, just like us three. The other two aren't. Any of these lights you can use as a yes, no. Or not.
What about Charlotte? Are you here? Mrs. Ashton, are you around? Or any of the children?
Did they pass away in here?
No.
He did. But I mean, they might be around.
She went on to have the Leasingham's arms. First woman to have property.
Mm.
It's very sad what happened to you. You were well respected.
What happened?
You died upstairs.
Do you know how?
Yeah. Weight problems and heart.
Oh, sure.
And they couldn't get his body down, so they had to lower his body out on ropes at the front window there.
Oof.
Which wasn't.
He was a big fella, wasn't he?
He was very big. It's a bit of an undignified way, isn't it?
But he'd also been accused of. Was he accused of stealing?
Hmm. Yeah, and you hadn't. Somebody
No.
wanted your job, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? If it's wrong, then you have to put it right. We don't normally do this area.
I've had stuff in I've had stuff in here.
Mm.
Well, the light's lighting up, which is obviously it's not a ghost. It's just telling us there's a change of environment around it.
All right, so just put that little box on the step there. So if you can speak into that box when we ask questions, you can listen back and see if you said anything. Governor Ashton, are you here tonight?
Is there anybody else here that used to work at the jail that's with us? If you could just give us your name, please, we'd be grateful.
Train.
I'll wait for that to pass.
That was Seg muttering.
I'm just saying I was going to wait for that to pass.
That was Seg muttering again.
No, I said I was going to wait for the train to pass before I asked my question. Okay.
He shouts any other time.
I know, any other time we like, shut up.
And then it's like,
I can still hear you, you know. I'm in the
Such
room.
professionals.
Yeah.
I don't really have a question for you because these two are just killing me from the inside. So I'm just going to say, are you having a nice afterlife?
Is there any reason you're still here?
Tell we're tired
I
now.
know, you can tell we're tired. It could be like, going through emotions.
Everything else is done.
I'd help about it not upside down when I'm trying to find the hole.
Yeah, exactly. She's having difficulty finding the
Excuse
hole.
me?
Oh, if you have
She always has difficulty finding the hole.
your speaker upside down, you can't find your hole.
He's still gone. Why don't you just put a fucking torch on?
Found it.
Jesus. Seriously.
You know how to build up tension, don't
I
you?
do. You just say, speak to yourselves for a while, I'll get there.
Don't cut any of that out of the video, by the way. Make sure you leave that in. That was a big... Did you hear that noise?
Yeah, down there.
What? I thought I heard something before, actually.
Governor Ashton, is that you?
What was it?
Like, I don't know, like a creek
Oh
or
my
a
God,
bang?
you have a huge head.
Which
How
one?
loud is that?
Which one?
You. They haven't done the Estus. You've got a huge head. It's not just your hands, it's your head.
Is it like quite in literal or metaphorical?
Can I
Or
borrow
both?
your microphone? Because I'm going to be further away now I've got a
Yeah.
camera.
Hang on, can
Are you
stop that for me?
going under an Estus?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Another Estus.
Look a bit down here by the stairs, I think.
Because she's allowed in there, because we're not. Well, I'm allowed in. Let me do it.
I don't know, it's up to you, I don't know. Okay. Can you say the word sandwich? Can you say the word sandwich so Alison, who has the headphones on and is listening to the radio, can hopefully say the word sandwich back to us?
Burn!
Oh, does that the tripwire go up?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I mean, it's not sandwich, but burn. Alright. There's something over there. We just heard something over here.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little, I don't know, was it like a click or something?
Don't know what it was.
Okay, did you burn our sandwich? Can you say the word sandwich, please, so we know we're talking to you? Might sound silly, but it would actually mean a lot to us. Sandwich.
You should ask the Queen.
Oh.
I mean,
What was she want a sandwich? Can you say sandwich for us, please?
yeah, third time's a charm, because the next thing that comes through from Alison be the word sandwich.
Shit!
Shit sandwich. Burnt, queen shagging, shit sandwich.
Okay. Not how I thought it would go down today, but you know.
Yeah. Can you please tell us who we are speaking to? Can you provide your name, please?
Your ankle now.
Your ankle? Oh, your uncle.
I think she said an ankle.
Okay.
I have
Please.
Please, that was very polite. I have had a bit of a...
I love evil.
Oh, so do we.
I've had like a bit of an itch on my ankle, but I got like a
Warden.
mosquito bite.
Oh, warden.
Warden, okay.
Are you a warden that used to work here?
Not evil.
No.
Oh, okay.
Burn.
Burn again. Yeah, could you give us the name, please? Another loud bang over here. So, one last time, can you please provide us with a name? Who are we talking to? I go by Seg.
Gates.
And
Celebrating.
And next to me is Cag. Alison is the one that's listening to the radio and apparently communicating with, or you're communicating through her. Now that you've got our names, can you please provide us with your name? How old are you?
Good morning to you. Oh.
Oh, I suppose it is morning.
It
Very
is.
early morning, yeah. Good morning to you too.
Are you looking forward to the day ahead? Got a busy day?
Did you used to work at the Adelaide Gaol?
Yeah, it's nothing much.
No.
Oh look, I took myself off a keg.
Wow, did you?
You
Well
know,
done,
nobody
you.
came up to me
Unbelievable.
and tapped me on the shoulder.
You know what? I think you'll find that I did the same thing, and you fuckers fucked off.
Nah,
Oh no, yeah, nothing really came through
nothing
there.
really.
No, I mean, I just asked it to say sandwich back to us, and then
Right.
I asked for a name.
But I just
What's
didn't
the
check
fire
it.
here?
Not that I know, but a woman did burn to death.
Oh, you said burn twice.
She was in the tower though when it was a guard's residence. And her dress did catch one of the guards'
Why was
eyes.
she in the tower? What's it about?
Because it became a guard's residence for a while.
Ah, so.
When they
What, in
couldn't
tower
see,
what?
when they couldn't see into the yards because the jail grew up. That's why we have the other guards' tower now. But the original ones couldn't stop being able to see into the yard, so they became residents. So, but she did burn to death. I mean, that it's recorded. It did say burn, but whether it was that, I don't know.
That was really loud. Did you not hear that?
No.
To be honest,
You didn't hear
to be honest, we're not allowed down there, by the way. But to be honest, it was. I don't know if you saw me. I was slowly backing up a little bit because it was fucking creepy by that staircase. Even with my eyes shut, it was just creepy as.
I'm surprised you two didn't hear that. That was really, that was like
We were
shuffling
talking.
almost.
Yeah.
Are we talking to someone in this part of the jail? We've heard a couple of things, but if you could please make a clear and obvious sound to us that we are talking to you, we'd very much appreciate it.
No. All right. Well, we'll leave you alone tonight. So if this cuts off before Seg gets here with his mask, you know why? Because we're waiting again, aren't we?
We are. We're waiting for Seg.
Always waiting. So if this cuts off because we've run out of battery power, it's his fault, isn't it?
It is.
PQ is still filming at the moment.
Yeah.
So we're packing everything up. So we've come to sign off without them. And yeah, are you convinced yet?
Oh yeah,
Did we convince you?
Oh
I
yeah.
Still,
Oh no,
I
this is
still think what was
crazy activity tonight.
Kumquat.
God,
How can you say kumquat wasn't something special?
It was something special that came through.
Something special.
You know what's going to
Just
happen
for
now?
you?
Everyone's going to start calling me fucking kumquat.
Yeah, hope so.
That's what you started now.
Hashtag kumquat.
Nothing but hate in advance for all you fuckers are going to start calling me kumquat. What does it even mean?
Oh, I don't know. But that's what you need to know
fruit.
that.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a juicy
Sounds
fruit.
gross.
I think they are.
So, but there you go. So that should have convinced them, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
That was a very special message. For
it
him.
was. It was a very special
yeah.
message from
I think he'll go home.
from somewhere.
I want to
From
go
the
home.
ether.
Go home with treasure that forever.
Yeah.
Don't say Adelaide didn't convince him.
Thank you to the Adelaide Gaol.
Yeah, thank you. And we'll see you again from another episode very soon. Okay.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Bye.